Oh, 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 FNF, yeah, Lupe, yeah. I'm just saying, you know how we do. Nah, we get there. Yeah, just a start like, just a little bit. I ain't came to do much. Untuck my chain and spend a few bucks. Adapt a new dame and keep her juice up. Maintain a do and bring her shoes up. Look, I'm trying to keep your new love. You know how Lou does. You move like I move, girl. Man, she's so foxy cute, yeah. I can't wait till Versace suit her. So in approximately 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What up, hun? What you know about your future? What you know about a superstar? Like your man's VIP. Let me pour you a little more champagne. I need just from yellow bottles. I'm anti-iced. I'm just itching to hand your car key. Ever driven to drop? Not will come give it a shot. I just came to run game. Flash my watch and show off my chain. Yeah, let her know it's my range. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. Look, so this what we do. You, me, and her go back to my room. To chop game, pop a bottle or two. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. That ain't me. Playboys back in your ear. Fresh from Bloomingdale's with a bag full of gear. Yes, this we dear. Sex to sleep here. Nah, understand, I'm just blessed to be here. Yeah. To be in the same section. Now take my wallet like you're Jane Jetson. And you and your best friend gon' get dressed in the finest designers you can find. Then let's rendezvous at the West End, so I can do a little more flexing. Count money in front of you. Let you wear my chain, act funny in front for you. Let you tell me it's the time of the month for you. Both y'all? Yeah, okay. I can wait here. It's cool. Oh, y'all wanna go to the pool? Where here's bikini money, more bank for some shoes. I just came to run game. Flash my watch and show off my chain. Yeah, let her know it's my range. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. Look, so this what we do. You, me, and her go back to my room. To chop game, pop a bottle or two. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. The reality is I know exactly what my salary is, and I can't afford to play myself. Rather play myself, trick off and pay myself before I break myself to make a takeoff belt. Nah, we can go shopping, yeah, and we can roll around in a drop boot, yeah, but you can't hold it down from the top boot, yeah. So please understand that my buck stops here. I don't need you. Why should I succumb to the power of the PU? Frontin' to intrigue you, something for your peoples. I seen it coming like preview, so I started dumbing to deceive you and make you fall for the okie doke. Boo, I must admit this was mostly hoax. I mean, I stopped pushing Rangers when I was 17. That was about Porsches, Forest Green. I just came to run game. Flash my watch and show off my chain. Yeah, let her know it's my range. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. Look, so this what we do. You, me, and her go back to my room. To chop game, pop a bottle or two. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. That ain't me.
What up, everybody? Yeah, it was supposed to be a little earlier. Things happen. It is what it is. Not a single Bears card. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, listen. Here's the thing with it too. Well, that is a lot. It would be 84 cards total with only 7 cards. But it is weird because you got to remember look at autos primarily in patches, and then because there's only 2 bases. But yeah, I wonder what all teams didn't get a card. Maybe I'll look at that when I'm sorting. I'm gonna get some pictures put up. The only thing I won't have pictures up of is probably the all the base. But maybe I'll even do those and just get the whole case pictured so we can see it. But yeah, Zach, it's tough. Now this is a fresh case, so maybe they're in this one. I don't know. That's how Chris feels about Thibodeau. Every time he gets the Giants in a case, there's no Thibodeau, and then the next case we pull 3 Thibodeau autos. It's the way it's done. I mean, the case as a whole was insane. Like, it really was. We had Willis and Pickett. We had that Easy-E. We had 2 of those, one of them being a 1-1, one of them being a gold ink with a nice tag in it. We had the Trey Lance auto, the Kirk Cousins auto. They were both in the same box. And then we had like a box that had points and a Niners wide receiver rookie auto. I don't remember. I forget what his name is. It was really weirdly put together. But at least they remembered to put all the cards in it this time. Like, you know, I hope Fanatics does not get a hold of the product so that they can forget to to put cards in it. Woo! Right, Wes? Hey, on the note, I'm going to clear this up from what I heard, and I'll talk more about this on a more populated break. But a lot of people there had been back and forth rumors as everyone knows that Fanatics is supposed to get the license for the baseball, for basketball and football in like 2025, 26. There was a lot of rumors floating around like, hey, Fanatics bought Panini. Did not happen. Well, as of yesterday, that deal, not as of yesterday, but we heard information yesterday, people very close to the situation, not been done. It's not going to be done. Now, rather they in 25 or 26 or whatever take over, that's a whole different story. But essentially, the investors with Fanatics, which, and again, I'll explain this more later, but Fanatics is a company, and then it's also separated as a card company. It's like it's got its own little entity, and the investors in that card aspect are very upset with the way they've handled the Topps, with it not being profitable. And again, this is what I'm hearing from a lot of people close to the situation. And so they're like, no, there's no more money to buy Panini until you figure out what you're doing with Topps, essentially. So, yeah, that's to me, that's a good thing, because they need to kind of like what I think Fanatics seems to be doing is focusing on Topps for now and get that all worked out. I mean, look at the mistakes there. It was arena autograph stuff that could have fell on Topps. This whole short print fiasco, the way they handled it, the way they came out with a broad generalized statement of how they're going to fix it, and then not really fixing it. We don't know when those packs are coming. We don't know if I'm getting those packs. That's a fiasco. We did the Bengals Jets last night. It was like I think it was like 88-12 or something like that. I won't mark the percentage down, but we're gonna do just make beautiful cards and lower the prices, and also keep the value of the cards when you open them. Keep them up. I said it. I was telling a couple guys in our one mod group yesterday. It's funny how all these people who are like, I just want to be able to get cards at cost, and like I want to open with my kid, and I believe there is a group of people like that. But if you walk into my Walmart right now, there are cards. There's 21 Chronicles blasters in there, not draft. NFL Chronicles blasters, rack packs. Rack packs are like $12. It's a pack of cards. They're not gone. Now, if they put Prism in there, they're gone. If they put Optic in there, they're gone. And then people are like, why are they allowed to get all the Prism? And it's like, but you want cards, right? Yeah, but I want the good stuff. Like, it annoys me. The people who say, but what about the kids? That group gets me. All right, here we go. Fuck them kids. No! They're coming out with new starting lineups? All right. I know we haven't started yet, but I had heard about it a while ago. Are they like new Hasbro starting lineups, including... Oh, are they only basketball? NBA? Who said it? Don said it. Kids don't need more stuff. You're dude, why would they start with NBA? Dude, I'm going to get ripping, and then Don, I got to tell you a story. So my kids know I don't like LeBron, right? And they're very familiar with it. So when they see LeBron, they're like, dude, it's the guy you don't like. They say, hey, it's LeBron. Dad doesn't like him. They'll say stuff like that, right? So y'all know that picture that was circulating with him like laying on the ground, and he had like a thong on and he was crying like his ass crack was hanging out. So I had showed my kids that picture. They were giggling so hard. They didn't really get it, They were just giggling. Well, the other day, my son's down here sitting on my lap. Like, we're printing out pictures and stuff. And he sees, like, something on LeBron on my computer. He goes, Dad, do you not... I swear to God, this is what he said. Dad, do you not like LeBron because he had that thing in his butt? Dude, I was dying because we never talked about the picture. I just showed them the picture, and they were giggling, and they're like, didn't ask any questions. I didn't explain the post, but like this is months ago. This is 2-3 months ago, and out of nowhere, my son sees a picture of LeBron and says, Do you not like LeBron because he had that thing in his butt? Dude, I died. Oh my God. I was like, no, buddy, I don't care what he puts in his butt. I don't care what he puts in his butt. I just don't think he's a nice person. I didn't even mean it like that. Like, I think he's a nice enough person. I don't think he's a nice basketball player, I said. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Sorry, refocus. That's why you don't like. Oh, TJ Hawkinson out of 199. Go ahead and get a vote in here for the Eagles game. I'll move on now. Sorry about that. James Conner, Xavier Howard, Jamar Chase, Elway. We got Pickens and Booth. John Mechie. We got football on the night. Can you believe it? And it's not a game I'm mad about. You know, is it Amazon Prime football again? We'll see how the stream is. That one was, I think, heavily populated. I don't know if it's Amazon again, right? I don't know if the Browns Steelers will be as watched, but hey, here we go. Out of 99, this guy's starting to pop a little bit. Treylon Burks, Tennessee Titans, going out to Jeff Kellington. Nice card there. We have three receivers really popping this year now. Him not as much, but Leonard, Wilson, Treylon Burks getting on the scene a little bit. Pretty interesting. Steelers money line in the under. I do like the Steelers money line. I'm not saying that I feel great about it. I'm not putting betting the bank on it, but I feel is it minus what's the line? -2.5. Tyler Batty out of 150. Never been with a Betty. So yeah, these are all from fresh cases. These boxes are all from fresh cases. So all the case hits are live in Luminance. They're live in Gold Standards. They're live in Legacy. 3.5, 4. So that's a pretty solid money line. I guess here's the thing. And I heard the chatter like, are we going to see Pickett tonight? Like I said, I'm sticking with my assumption that they're going to wait till after the Bills game. I just don't see them feeling comfortable. Like, I can't imagine them. I mean, maybe the thing is if they're like, hey, if we get him in now, and then he has 2 games, 3 games under his belt. Well, he would have week 3, week 4. He'd have 2 full games under his belt, or at least part of this game. So I don't know if that's true. If they're like planning, like if he doesn't do this, if Trubisky looks bad in the first half, we'll try pick it out. But I can't imagine them. There's Allen out of 299. I can't imagine them putting Pickett in for a game and then be like, we're going to go back with Trubisky. Speaking of him, there he is. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't know if that's just like people want Pickett. I guess there's a lot of rumblings of people that want Pickett in there, not from the organization, from the players. A lot of the players aren't happy with the way Trubisky's playing, but it's one of those the grass is always greener situations, right? That's how it happened with Buffalo. I'm not kidding you. This is exactly the vibe that we had the year we drafted Nate Peterman. And I'm not comparing Peterman to Pickett. Pickett's obviously got a much more touted quarterback, Breece Hall there. Here's out of 100, we got a Troy Polamalu for the Steelers. But this is exactly how it was. And I compared it earlier to when they put Peterman in, they put him in on a traveling game. Now this is across the country. We played the Chargers. And they had an amazing defense that year. Just one of the nastiest defenses in the league. Maybe the highest ranked pass rush defense in the league. And they put Peterman, they threw him to the Wolves, and he never recovered. He threw those 5-6 interceptions. He never recovered. I do believe that was the nail in the coffin on his career. I just don't think, it's like bringing a pitcher up too early, and then him getting rocked, and then he just mentally it's hard for him to recover. I think the same thing happens with quarterbacks. And you were calling for Mahomes and you were winning. Yeah. Well, I just think that there's a time for it. And I think that you give Trubisky, you brought him in, right? Like you knew who you had in Trubisky. Trubisky's not being anything less than what we thought Trubisky was. So give him time, give him real game time. I think you give him that Bills game. And then if you guys are 2-3 or whatever it is, 2-2. But man, if he comes in and gets a win tonight, you know what I mean? Like why? Why are we calling for Pickett? Let him develop. Give him time. Mahomes, speaking of quarterbacks, Mahomes, Fouts, Sauce, and Jamison Williams. And here's a Tyquan Thornton out of 100 for the Pats. He doesn't, Jamie, but neither does, like, and this is probably a bad comparison, but neither has, like, Ryan Tannehill. Yet he's been able to do well with the Titans. I mean, they were the number 1 AFC seed going into the playoffs last year. Again, they have Derrick Henry, but Derrick Henry was out a lot last year, and they were still able to manage that. Sam Howell, Jalen Tolbert. There's a Cameron Jordan out of 125. Yeah, John, I think that's a great comparison to, like, Mitch, Tannehill, Garoppolo. These are guys that we know that aren't great, but they can manage games. I mean, I'm starting to think, like, Daniel Jones may slide his way into that role where he's not going to not be a quarterback somewhere, but he's going to be enough to manage games when the talent's around him. You know, I don't necessarily know that his career will be over. I think he has a shot to be a dude in the NFL. We'll see how the Giants do. I mean, they're 2-0. They're a 2-0 team. Look at this. Here we go. Out of 25 for the Falcons. Going out to Alex Regal, we got ourselves an Andre Rison Legends yellow out of 25. Well, and that's the thing. I don't think Mitch has done anything to lose the job, right? It's kind of like everyone's on the Bears right now, but like when you call for 7 passing plays or 9 passing plays, I saw this stat yesterday. It was Justin Fields. Here's a David Montgomery mini here. Justin Fields ranks 33rd in pass attempts this year. There's 32 NFL teams. Justin Fields ranks 33rd in pass attempts. That's not a stat against Justin Fields. That's a stat against their offensive coordinator, their play caller, right? And it has to be, the only thing I can think of is it has to be Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo, right? Are the 32nd, like the 2 quarterbacks that have had enough pass attempts to put him in 33rd. I would imagine that's what it is. Oops. We have 8 votes. I know there's only 10 people in here. The Eagles got it, but we're not going to put another one up unless we get 10 votes. If we get 10, that's enough to put another one up. But we have time this week. Andre Rison, nice card there. Or they can't get a first down. Yeah, I mean, I think it's, again, a combination of both, but I don't think it's this. It shows me they don't trust their quarterback. I mean, listen, even in desperation mode, you throw the ball more, and that's what they were I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and they were talking about, and I haven't watched the game, so I can't say this is true or not, but it sounds like even when they were down like 14 with 5 minutes to go, they were running the ball, which you don't do, right? Just here for the paper football. Ooh, there's a nice Matt Corral. Cool looking card. Hollywood, Nick Chubb. I think Luminance, man, is probably year in and year out continues to be an improved product. It looks completely different from its first year. It's great. Kenneth Walker out of 99. And there's our Van Jefferson Intensity swatch. We are going to get something else put up for today, but I'm thinking we might go PYT mixer. Our randoms, not that I don't like the randoms, but it seems like they're filling a bit slower than our PYTs, and we can run some minis for multiple teams. What do you guys think? Do the PYTs or go with the randoms? I'm going to get a picture of the paper footballs put up after today, because starting tomorrow, we'll start our squares entries for Monday. McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen. We got Rashad White, Sam Howell. There's a David Bell out of 25 and a Hutch out of 50. There you go, Stan. Nice short print Hutch. Savage, Jonathan Taylor. And Jalen Tolbert out of 349 going out to them boys. A lot of people say PYT. That's I kind of am getting that vibe, and I know we have to be fluid with that, guys. We do have 10 votes. We're gonna put one more up. We're gonna put one more game up. It seems like sometimes we really want the PYT, sometimes we want the randoms, but lately I can understand. Maybe it's a 22 thing. I thought 22 was gonna be all randoms, but it seems to be PYT's work because there's a lot of cheap teams in it, you know. And with the randoms, it's like it's so heavy on the randoms. You almost have to shoot for the Steelers in it. So I kind of get that. All right, we got the. I'm going to open these other 2 packs, but end this pool. The Eagles. It was 81 to 19. How can you get 81 to 18? That's 99%. All right. Next up is the Saints Panthers. That is a South battle. So that is the Saints at the Panthers. That's true. It is true. Steelers are over double, you know. So I said I knew that was going to be the case. I didn't realize it leaned that heavy. And just wait till Pickett gets in there, which we know is inevitable. But I do think there are some players that have a shot to see this year. I think we have a shot to possibly see Ritter. I think we have a shot to see Sam Howell. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing if we see them. I don't know if they're ready, but I mean, I think we could see some of those rookies this year, the way those teams are designed. Andrew Booth, DeMarvin Leal, David Bell. There's a Derrick Henry out of 149. And Dalvin Cook, vestige. Less than half the way we keep bringing our model, and I know you don't love it as a Steelers fan, Jamie, but Steelers go a little bit higher on our group, and I explained this to someone yesterday, Derrick Henry, and a Kenneth Walker for the Hawks. Seahawks going out to Ricky, out of 50, short print Walker. Some people have the Falcons and the Panthers and all those teams so high that they're doing minis, and the Titans, they're mining every single team. They're doing 5, 6, 7 minis. It doesn't make sense. To me, the Steelers are the most valuable team by miles. So we're probably a little bit higher on the Steelers than some, but we're lower. We're significantly lower on teams like the Panthers, the Titans, the Falcons. No, I don't think the Titans go up. I think the Titans stay right where they're at. You know, because I don't think Willis did any. It showed that the Titans are ready to put him in, but he's not quite ready, which is where I think a lot of those guys. Points! At least it's 600. Max Crosby, Mahomes, Brady, Swift, Jones, Batty, Ferguson, Winfrey, and we got a Zamir White out of 249. Yeah, they do have Willis and Burks in there. You're right. And Ritter and London, you're right. Falcons, again. But because of where those quarterbacks got drafted, it wasn't like a normal class. But really, for me, the Jets are probably the best value that we have. The Jets, if anything, like if Pickett goes in and doesn't do well and the Steelers come down, the team will probably see go up. And again, remember, I don't just raise teams it's a dollar amount. So if I raise a team, I lower another, or I'll lower a couple and raise a couple dollars on another thing. It stays the same total dollars when I do a break. It's just things move around sometimes. If anything, you'll see the Jets go up. So when I used to say, hey, buy the Titans now, which I think the Titans, if you're looking back, I think Davis Mills could end up being one of the stronger quarterbacks out of last year's class. I know that sounds nuts, but I really, really do. So if you invested in on the Texans last year and had some Davis Mills, I still think he can be bought fairly cheap. But again, I think the Jets, man, with Sauce, and I know defenders don't warrant a ton of rebuy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, dude, that's a sharp-looking card. I don't know what's different about it, but out of 99. Why is there only one there, though? Oh, does that mean we got a case hit? I think it does. Oh, yeah, they have Hassan Haskins, too. Is he a running back, right? So, Titans, man, they do. They do. You're trying to talk me into raising the Titans prices and lowering one. We got Derrick Henry out of 99, and here we go. Look at this. Out of 25, double eagle going out to the Commanders. Richard. Double eagle out of 25 for the Commanders. Double Eagle. I believe that's one of the super short prints. We're going to sticker that one up. It is a really, really cool looking card. With the Commanders on there, it almost looks like one of those like government coins they sell on the QVC. If you order today, we'll give you a second one for half price. Just pay twice the shipping and handling and processing fee. I don't know if they're calling these case hits or just super short prints, but they are backwards where a base card is. Doesn't it look like one of those coins? You can't triple eagle. You can't triple stamp a double stamp. Lloyd! All right, here we go. Calvin Austin the third out of 399 going out to Pittsburgh. Stan, who says I didn't sticker your case hit up after the break was over? Don't judge me. Don't act like you know me. Just wait till you get it in the mail, bruh. My kid with the bruh. My 7-year-old with the bro. Bro. Back-to-back Steelers. This is going to be a haul of gold out of 199. Player used materials. Bro. Bro, you got to come revive me. Come on, bro. Dude, I'm trying not to get killed right now. Bro, come on. I'm like, dude, you bro me one more time, I'll shoot you myself. I love playing. I've never been in the video games, but playing Fortnite with my son is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Hey, we got an AU. That's a gold out of 25. Patrick Queen. Get those votes in. Patrick Queen for Baltimore Ravens going out to Jim Gain. What up, Jim? Jamie, that's why I sent you your own stickers. You can sticker your own shit. I just gave them directly to Jamie. Like, here, sticker yourself. Whoa! That'll play. 24K. Steve Young. There we go. Going out to them Niners. Dakota with it. Oh, does this mean it's going to be that? Oh, no, I thought it was going to be. I had a peek. Because remember last time we had the two QBs back to back. You guys know how I throw packs? Like when I open packs, I just chuck them back here. I hope I hit the trash. Well, my son likes to print out coloring pictures all the time, my youngest Cohen. So when he comes down now, he's like, oh, how many packs are down there? Because his job is to clean up the packs on the floor. So now I'm like, sometimes I'm just like, I hope I miss. He comes down and just starts doing it now. He's like, oh, why can't you hit the trash? Where's your berry? It's in the other boxes. You have to come back for that one. Well, printer ink's expensive. He's going to work for it, you know? And the last card up, we will do two $5 hit. It was a 9, Jamie. You're not wrong. Is going to be Zamir White out of 199 going out to the Raiders. Christine with the Raiders. Zamir White, single relic, auto, RPA. All right, guys, we're going to recap. We're going to give away 2 hitless credits. We're going to random up the points first, and then we're going to do the paper football challenge. But also check it out. We're going to put up a PYT in just a little bit. I'll do a little preview for you there. And we'll go from there. Here we go. Derrick Henry for the Titans. That's going to be out of 99. Zamir White out of 249. We had the Derrick Henry out of 149. David Bell out of 25. We had the Hutch out of 50. Matt Corral. Walker out of 99. Montgomery. Cameron Jordan out of 125. Tyquan Thornton out of 100. Josh Allen out of 299. Palomalu out of 100. And Tyler Batty out of 150. Let me check the poll here. We did get 11 votes. Saints 55, Panthers 45. That's about where I am on it mentally. I don't want to forget to jot this one down. Saints 55. 35 to 45. So yours looks a lot like mine. Before I go into these hits, check this out. Look at our away projections this week. So home with Cleveland tonight you picked, although I took Pittsburgh on the upset. And then I also took Vegas over Tennessee. So I had these straight, but I stopped down here somewhere. I think I took all those too. I mean, look at that stretch of away. I wonder what the record is for away wins in a week, because that looks, it's away, you know, and who knows where we're going to be away, probably home here, but we have some more aways coming. So interesting. Just something to look at this week. All right. So here's for our hits. We had, does not count as a hit, but I believe it's a super short print or a case hit, but it's numbered. A lot of times they don't number case hits. So the fact that they numbered it out of 25 makes it an interesting situation. But that's going to go out to the Washington Commanders, Richard there. And then here we go. We had Hall of Gold, Jerome Bettis for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Hans. We had Calvin Austin, the third. And then Intensity, Van Jefferson for the LA Rams. We had Zamir White for the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, going out to Christine. We had the Patrick Queen, Baltimore Ravens. That's out of 25 on that one. AU. Kenneth Walker out of 50 going out to Seattle. That's going to be going out to Ricky. Man, it's still just pouring here. Jalen Tolbert for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Ian Hunt. And Treylon Burks for the Tennessee Titans going out to Jeff Kellington. Nice card. That one's going to be numbered out of 99. And, of course, for the Atlanta Falcons, Andre Rison out of 25 going out to the Falcons, Alex Regal. And then the 24K, 8 out of 10, Steve Young for the Niners going out to Dakota Reed. Amen, Jamie. It could be worse. I shouldn't complain because God forbid the amount of work. Man, I got to get a new snowblower this year. A snowblower. I don't have one. My driveway is just long, and it is a lot of work. Getting too old for that shit. Too fat, too. My son looks at me today. Swear to God. This is how I wake up to. This is Cohen again. Not to be like a Cohen story time. He goes, "You must eat a lot of candy." I said, "Why do you say that?" "Because I don't eat a lot of candy." He goes, "Because you're fat." I said, "What the fuck, man? I don't even have my contacts in yet." I'm like, "Dude, can you just chill for 1 fucking minute? 1 minute just before. Let me wake up before you hit me with that fat shit." Golly. You must eat a lot of candy. Why? Because you're fat. Shit. That is a hell of a get to the point punchline. Oh, man. I was like, I told my wife, she's like, "That's all right." He told me I'm a big fat mama. I'm like, oh my God, the kid is ruthless. Dude, he is funny. My son, like, Paxton's not, he's like weird and silly, but Cohen is hilarious, man. He kills me. He's 4. Colts are going to get to 600 points. Counts as a hit. Ruthless. Big fat mama. You must eat a lot of candy because you're fat. The fuck? Oh, did I not go over here and show you? This is the winner. The Indianapolis Colts were the winner of the points. That's my bad if I didn't take you over. All right, now we're going to do the hit list. Top 2 and $5 hit list. Then we'll do the paper football. Oh, Felton, that's great. Dude, I know it sucks. Paxton is jacked. Like, every muscle in his stomach you can see. It's because all he does is jump around and he hardly eats. Chicago Bears and the Panthers. That's going to be Alex Regal and James Wilmoth. Dude, I could tell you some other things in my sentences, but it's probably not appropriate for online. Dude, the things he'll just ask people. What the fuck going? All right. You can't ask people that stuff. Oh, Golly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Show him your Pony King. Chiefs are getting it. Who's got the Chiefs? It's going to be Hitman. You're going to get yourself a paper football. Let's see who he gets. So far, we got a lot going on this week. Here's who we have. Larry with the Giants, Brian with the Broncos, Galvis with the Packers, excuse my chicken scratch, Felton with the Texans, McCarthy with the Jets, Scandal with the Browns, Felton with the Lions, Taylor with the Chargers, and now we got Hitman. Put you up here, Hitman. Hitman with the Broncos. Oh, we already have the Broncos. How'd they get back in there? Sorry, you can't have the Broncos too. Sorry, we're getting you another team. I don't know how. I must have had 2 Broncos because here are the ones that are picked. I must have had an extra Broncos one in there, so that does not count. Yeah, because I already have the Broncos in here. Here's all the ones that are picked. They go on my world's best dad. Well, at least for the year 2020 I was. I don't think I got one in 2021. I lost my reign. So here we go. The Rams. Do you want the Rams? Because that's who you got. LA Rams playing your Cardinals. At least there's a consolation that goes along with if they lose. How you going to give me one for 2020, kids, and not give me 21? It's messed up. Like I failed you in 21? What the hell? All right, guys. I'm going to put a PYT together. We'll hang out a little later. Thanks for chilling. Deuces.